Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Bloodborne OST reaction video. Where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, now we cover into sort of the second great one you do fight in Bloodborne. I say second because this is a mostly optional boss fight, but to be fair, you would be remiss to sort of ignore this one because the Amygdala is one of the most terrifying and one of the what definitely on the side of the one of the more eldritch beings that you fight in this game, and outside of things like the Moon Presence or Elbritus and possibly even who's that one that guy like. Who's the one you fight on the rooftop in Bloodborne on top of Cainhurst Castle? Uh, Father something. I'll get to it once when the time comes. So as I said before, the Amygdala is this nightmarish, like, oh god, how do I even begin to describe what the hell it's sort of it's like it is meant to be like a spider, but it's almost the spider inhibiting like the corpse of a T-Rex, and its head is like almost an entire cluster of spider eggs. It's such a hideous and such a repulsive and such an hideous being that honestly I don't even know what's even gained by killing it. But I do know, while in the process of killing it, we are subjected to this piece of music. So, what exactly? Again, to avoid spoiling the look of this thing, or even all of the glorious fan art people have done of it over the years, including many others from Bloodborne, this is what it sounds like to fight the Amygdala. Dun, dun. So, first thing you might be noticing is that with quite a lot of great ones that appear and you have to fight in this game, there is a semblance of grandiosity and monarchy, as though these are the beings who run the joint. They are the ones in charge, and if you don't like that, tell it to them because you're the ones who are going to you've chosen to hunt them. You've chosen to fight them, and well, it sets a precedent to the sort of things you do fight. And this is something that From Software has done so well over the years. But when they do pull these sorts of things out for things like the Amygdala, it again separates like the importance of certain fights over others. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, it's about like go back to listen to the Witches of Hemwick or the Bloodstarved Beast, and then listen to the Amygdala, and the shift and the change is overwhelming. And I'm not just talking about Hemwick's second stage or the Bloodstarved Beast's second stage. Compared to this, it's relatively consistent because it is at its core strength as we know it right now. I mean, if nothing else, so something that the Amygdala certainly teaches us in all of this is the fact that, remember, there's an entire little miniature cutscene when Mikolash is praying to Amygdala to basically kill us. It's kind of interesting that a boss, well, almost like, I'm pretty sure it's Mikolash who prays for the Amygdala to kill us, but I wonder if also it also sets an idea that Mikolash was that desperate to remain in his dream forever that he was ready to assign himself to the very being for us to kill us. Don't know why that was so difficult for me to say, but there we are. It's again also one of those things that you call upon again. And again, it's certain things in at this point in the story where there are certain little things that do mimic things that happen later. That the Amygdala and the Moon Presence sort of have a little bit of a similar dynamic in connection to Mikolash and Gehrman. And certainly by the time we get to Gehrman, there will be there's an entire essay stuff to talk about when we come to talking about Gehrman, but I still think there's even more to come. So I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see what of you guys think in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.